And they're really into you. They're really super duper into you. They're watching you. They're paying attention to what you got going on. They're watching you build something that means a lot to you as well. This could be them watching you start a new venture that you're very passionate about. It could be some of you, it's your channel. Some of you guys, it's a new project that they're aware that you're building something great. And you're really passionate about it. And you're getting attention for it, good attention. They really see you as shining right now. So this is not necessarily a situation where, you're putting yourself out there. Not all of y'all are really doing that, but you're still shining. They still see you as victorious. They still see you as the prize. But a lot of you guys, you're actually visible. You're putting out content on a regular basis. You are out there in your community where this person is watching you, and they're watching you very intently, and they're seeing you do amazing, great things. How does that make them feel? Let's see what they're really about. This person, some of you guys, this is not necessarily a love interest, even though I did get the Ace of Cups, which is passion and love. This could just be someone who wants to start something anew with you, or they want to be a part of what you got going on. I got to tell you guys, though, they don't want to give you your flowers right now because they're jealous. They're very jealous of you. They want to act like they're not interested in what you have going on. So if you have somebody that's working really, really hard to ignore you, but they watching your page, they come up on your stories as viewing your stories. You see them, in some sort of internet or online footprint or fingerprint, and they're watching you. And some of y'all, you may not know that they're watching you. They're watching you under a fake account, and they are very, very jealous. They're very envious. They're very bitter about the fact that you are shining and you are excelling. This person does not want to give you credit for that. They're saying you don't deserve it. Why are you getting that? And they're very invested in what you got going on. So some of y'all, you need to be mindful of the people around you. I make it a rule of thumb that I do what I'm going to do, and then I let people hear about it afterward. Okay, so some of y'all need to just, move in silence, do your thing, and then they'll hear about it. Because they're watching you. They be the first one to be on your story. Some of them, they be the first one to be on your story. They don't interact at all. Some of y'all, you got people that's been watching you, because the Seven of Pentacles is time invested, patience, that's been watching you for a very, very long time, and they don't even interact. They just stay in the bushes, bitter, pissed that you're shining. That's the only thing that they can do is just be pissed, because they can't stop you from shining, and they realize that, and they just butthurt about it because they don't know how they're not sure about how they can make their investment grow, their seeds grow. And here's a little hint to them: quit worrying about what everybody else going on and focus on yourself. How about that? Maybe if they did that, then they would be able to grow their own thing. But instead, they want to just be bitter and upset about you, agitated. If this person is around you, you might notice if you have something, because a lot of times this can come across as microaggression. It doesn't necessarily have to be outright serious, strong. It could be like, let's say you looking cute, and you feel like you're looking cute, and they're like, oh, wow, you wore that color today? Interesting. Oh, what, you don't like my color? Oh, no, you look cute. It's cute for you. I wouldn't do it, but it's cute for you. This is this kind of energy. Somebody who tries to, come for you the long way. So y'all be mindful of those people. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all not stupid. Y'all know exactly who I'm talking about. Yeah, what do they want from you? They want your hard work that you're doing, the Eight of Pentacles, everything you're doing. They want for that to come to a close. They don't like it that you're shining. They don't want to continue to watch you do well. They want you to fail. I hate to say that, because I'm not that person who likes to, create kind of like, this like fear-mongering energy, but that's what I'm getting from this. And the world could be completion. It could be them wanting to see you succeed and complete something successfully, except for these cards right here. Okay, I got these upside down, and they came upside down. I usually pull upright, so I trust my guides and my angels. This person does not want to see you succeed, unfortunately. Some of you guys, you just need to be a little bit mindful. If someone is not celebrating with you, you need to pay attention to that person. You need to pay attention to that person. You'll know who they are. You'll know who they are. Yeah. Discernment. This is the advice from Spirit. Be discernible about the people that you bring around you. You know, you have great balance with your emotions. You're emotionally mature. You got some very immature, hating people that are around you. At least two. At least two. Maybe more, but at least two people who are hating on you. Very immature, very jealous, don't really want to give you your flowers. They could be grinning in your face. Those are the people that are hardest to identify, but just pay attention to the little nuances and you'll catch out exactly who they are. So you know what the advice is? Stay in your center, stay in your frame, have your discernment, be direct with people, be honest with people, be clear with people. Absolutely. But trust your gut and your instinct and let people know. Sometimes you got to kick ass to be a peacemaker, if you know what I'm saying. But you don't necessarily have to be egregious with it or aggressive with it. Just being cool and doing you and not letting them get a reaction out of you when they try. That, in my opinion, that's the best way to handle people like this, okay? All right, you guys, that is the message for tonight. I hope you found it helpful, informative. I hope it resonated, but if it didn't, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.